Oh my god. Wow, look at this. It's the somewhat mythical HS2. High Speed 2. Will it ever be finished? I have some doubt. Almost looks like they're building a pyramid. Probably be a better use of money, to be honest. Hello everybody. Well, today I'm in Wendover, which is a place I'd actually never heard of before until I came here. And we're going to visit the Prime Minister's house. Not 10 Downing Street, but the one in the countryside, if you can call this countryside. It's just a man-made desert. Most expensive desert ever created by man. I've got quite far to walk. I'm going to start off with hiking up an enormous hill. Coombe Hill awaits us if I can find the public footpath. Must be this, right? Yeah, this is it. Here we go. Let's hike up an enormous bloody hill. Oh no. This nature reserve is suffering due to increased visitor numbers and antisocial behaviour. Oh my god, in the countryside. Nowhere is safe anymore. Raise awareness and report bad behaviour. Quite some statement, isn't it? Technically it's a Boer War memorial. South Africa. South Africa. But the flame on top is also an esoteric symbol for enlightenment. A clue that there's a secret brotherhood that operates around here. And I think they live down there. Chequers Court, an Elizabethan manor completed in 1556. It's been the countryside retreat for prime ministers since 1921, and today we're going to pay them a visit and stick our nose in where it's not wanted. And if you look carefully, you can see they've removed the trees so they can properly see the flame of illumination from the back garden. The weird swan thing is for Buckinghamshire. The mad swan on a shield, but that's Roman, and the obelisk you could say is Egyptian, and obviously the flame on top belongs to the Illuminati. Lol. Please YouTube, don't put that thing on me, the Wikipedia Illuminati thing, thank you. Yeah, this is extremely monumental, isn't it? The mystical balls. And the view from here is crazy. I don't know what to do with it. You can see the beautiful strip desert that they've got down there, HS2. It just goes on forever and ever and ever. Like you can see it in the far, far distance over there. Like, once we've had a little look around the Prime Minister's private house, we're going to be up on that one, looking back at this one. I've got a lot of walking today. Let's go. There's actually something else I wanted to check out while I'm here, because there's obviously quite a lot of very rich people living around here. But the house at the bottom of this hill, Lodge Hill House, has 2 helipads. I mean, who doesn't have a helipad nowadays? And if you look at the historic satellite imagery, up until 2022 they had nothing in the back garden, but in 2025 they built a strange monument. So I just want to have a quick peek, just to make sure they're not, a satanic cult or anything. It is my duty as an Englishman to check the countryside for witchcraft. Oh God, look at this. Dog's loose. Well, here we're directly in line with it, so if we can't see it from here, we're not going to see it.
Take off.
Can we see it? I can see it. I can just see the top of it. What is it? I'm going to take a photograph. There we go. Well, this little triangle here and this funny little gatehouse, this is the tradesman's entrance to Chequers. They have a little farm here actually. I don't know what they're growing. A cute little cottage. I don't believe that anyone lives here. They do have some rather intimidating looking CCTV cameras, it has to be said. None of them have turned around to look at me yet though, which is a good sign. I can see more in the distance there. It's like Day of the Triffids. Look at these signs. This is a protected site under Section 128 of the Serious Organised Crime and Police Act. Trespass on this site is a criminal offence. This area is patrolled by police officers and police dogs. Please report any suspicious activity to Chequers Police. I know, right? Chequers Police 33. I mean, yeah. Images are being monitored. Oh, the gate is open actually, but yeah, there's somebody trying to fix the gate. Some guy. So, well, obviously I'm not going to go down there. That would be a criminal offence. Let's give him a ring. 33-0. Well, they don't pick up the phone, so I guess we'll just have to wait for organic contact. One of the reasons I wanted to speak to them is because I don't want them to, like, you know, use a laser weapon on my drone. So it's awkward. Well, we'll just have to see what happens, I guess. Let's try them once more before I commit. Yeah, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I guess we just do a quick flight. See if they approach us. This side is where, like, the little farm is. The actual house is, like, pretty well shielded behind those trees over there. So I'm not convinced we'll really see very much with the drone from this angle, but I thought, you know, why not? On this side, you have the main entrance, the ceremonial entrance, which has some oddities, let's call them. All right, let's have a little look. Yeah, so there's their farm. I am down here standing on this triangle of doom. Yeah, like a little garden, and yeah, the actual house is down there. Not sure what we'll see from here. Let me try taking a photo so that we can zoom in. There's the main drive. They have like an avenue, ceremonial avenue that goes all the way down. Down there is the main gate. That's where we're going to go next. And I'm going to have to brave it along this main road because there is no pedestrian pathway, unfortunately. Good news is though, they didn't shoot the drone out of the sky. Not yet, anyway. So the main entrance to the courtyard, where, you know, special invited guests arrive and the Prime Minister arrives through this special gateway, they have these sort of large pointed obelisks, which is a feature throughout the grounds, actually. And we have all this open space, give the snipers a good chance to train their weapons on the target. You can almost see one of the obelisks there through the trees. I'll get some better images later on, but they are really quite enormous. And yeah, can't see the actual house just yet. Yeah, and they have a special statue right at the front, statue of a Greek goddess, Hygeia, which is really quite odd when you look into it. I mean, Hygeia, the plain description of what Hygeia is that she's the Greek goddess of like hygiene and cleanliness. So you might think, oh, just hygienic and clean. What's wrong with that? Well, Hygeia was used by an ancient secret society, the Pythagoreans. And the Pythagoreans used Hygeia as the 5 points of the pentagram. And they used that symbol, the pentagram of Hygeia, essentially as a sort of greeting to members of the cult who were arriving at a special building, to let them know that that building was the inner sanctum of the inner circle, a place where, you know, secret knowledge could be shared. So I think the statue out the front of Chequers is really quite, let's say, enlightening. Buckmoreland Farm Shop. So it must be where the Prime Minister gets those sausages that he likes so much.
The return of the sausages, the hostages.
Well, here we go. The main gatehouse, the ceremonial entrance. This is where you come if you're a head of state, like a president or something. This avenue is called Victory Drive. And they don't yet have the obelisks here. You'll see they've still got the mystical balls. And actually these balls are pretty misshapen. Nothing worse than a misshapen ball, I think you'll agree. And two sort of symmetrical gatehouses here, which I doubt actually have, you know, humans living in them or anything. Yeah, this camera is actually literally staring directly at me. I'm giving it a little wave. Trying to find it. It's very bright, so I can't see it too well. Yeah, it was looking in the other direction when I turned up, and now it's looking directly at me. I give him the thing, I'm going to ring you. I ring you. Let's see if they pick up the phone this time. See if the camera follows me about. Yeah, it is, it's following me. Oh my god, it's terrifying. Did you see it move? It's really scary. I'm ringing you, you need to pick up the phone. They're trying to get my facial recognition right now. Why you not pick up the phone, mate? Oh, I realise actually, no, it's automated. It's actually automated. It was for picking up my movement. So I wonder if there's anybody here. Like, they're not answering the phone. They're looking directly at me again. That is spooky as hell, dude. It's literally an automated camera. And then just in case I'm distracted, it keeps looking back at the gate. This is what it's going to be like in the future when everything's run by AI and everything's robotic. Just have these cameras like jerking their heads around looking at you. Well, the robot obviously is not going to look at me. The robot's not going to pick up the phone. I wonder if we can get it like jerking its head around at me. Or do I have to move in order to get it? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, did you see that? It like zoned right in on me. That is scary, dude. Right. Maybe I'll ask the computer if it's okay to put the drone up here. As long as I mean, technically I'm on their private property, but I'm on the public easement, so it should be fine. It's still staring me out. Actually, it's not quite so uncomfortable when you know it's just a robot looking at you. I suppose until they have laser weapons that they can shoot at you if they don't like what you are. Something sort of almost perverted when you know it's a greasy little man sitting in an office staring at a screen. It's a shame round here they restrict you to 60 metres, but it is what it is. Right, let's have a look at Victory Drive.
Take off. Home point updated. Max altitude reached.
So yeah, you can see the house in the distance. We will get some better shots. At least I hope we will. I don't think I necessarily need to take the drone over their grounds. I'm freaked out that they're going to be bringing it out the sky. So at least if they bring it out the sky, I want to make sure that it's somewhere where I can go and get it again. Oh, there is somebody at the gate. Yeah, it's police. They're going to come and have a word. Joy. Checkers Police. Afternoon, gentlemen. How are we doing? I'm just going to land this, okay? Before we start interacting, I'm going to land this drone. Okay. I'm just going to put it here, so just be careful. I can't land it on the grass, it'll break the blades.
So if you don't mind, I'm going to actually step on the grass. It's just because it's a very busy road.
Yes, for sure I will.
Sometimes
Absolutely. I'm friendly, by the way. You have nothing to worry about. And in my defence, I tried to ring that number on the sign. I rang it 3 times. Nobody answered. As soon as I got here, before I started doing anything, because I wanted to make sure that you guys weren't going to take this out of the sky. Yeah,
Just come out
for
of
sure.
the grass, because obviously sometimes we get cars that come around here quite quickly.
No problem.
The reason I come to speak to you is because you're adjacent to a protected site.
I know. That's why I'm here.
Okay. And that's why obviously anyone who gets picked up on our cameras, you've seen the cameras.
Yeah, they're scary. I realised very quickly that it's automated, right? It's right.
Well, some are.
The way that it snaps to you makes me think that it's got an automated system, but I mean it's likely. But I mean, you guys already presumably have facially recognised me, and you realise that I'm not wanted by the police, and
So
I'm not a threat.
I'm not. I'll tell you. My name is PC Devlin. I'm based at Checkers Police Post. Are you happy to tell me what your name is?
I can tell you my first name if that's okay. I mean, you can get the rest just by facially recognising me.
Well, we don't run facial recognition.
I mean, you can do retrospective if you're interested.
So,
and also, if you'd picked up the phone, you would have had my phone number and it would have given you all sorts of information. But anyway, you're right.
So,
my name is Sam.
Okay, Sam.
I'm a friendly YouTuber.
That's fine.
The reason I'm here is because I make videos about historic buildings, so I have an interest in the history of the building. Okay. And obviously I'm just here to get some footage. I was concerned about the drone, which is why I wanted to ring you. I mean, normally if I turn up and I'm just sort of filming from the edges or whatever, I might not bother. But because I had the drone, and obviously it cost me a lot of money, I don't want you to be taking it out. So because I hadn't contacted you and I'm a responsible drone flyer, I've made sure I've only been doing tower flights and it stayed above my head. I haven't even considered taking it over your ground just in case you take it out the sky and I can never get it back.
Okay.
Is that all right?
So you said your name was Sam?
Yeah.
Okay. Sam, are you willing to tell me your surname?
I don't think you need it. I'm here. I'm operating in a lawful way. The CAA believe that it's perfectly reasonable. Actually, I mean, you've got the RAF thing over there.
Okay, so,
the CAA believe it's reasonable for me to fly the drone here. So I've done nothing wrong.
No,
like I said,
I'm not saying
your
can
Axon.
you let me finish for a second if you don't
sorry.
mind? Excellent.
My apologies.
I'm wearing your body cam. This cam is recording.
Yes,
okay?
a body Axon body cam 4.
So, and the reason, like you said, we come to speak to you is because you're flying the drone and
Yeah.
you're outside our camera and you've been waving the camera. So that's the only reason we've come to speak to you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Have you been to any other sites today? You said you're interested in historical buildings.
No, I only do one a day.
Are you local?
No, I'm not. No.
Because you said you were aware of the...
I live in London, so I've come out on the train here. I started off on top of that hill, on Coombe Hill.
Yeah.
I walked down the public footpath. Yeah. I checked out your side gate. That's when I first tried to ring you guys. No answer. I got the drone ready and I was like, let's just ring him again just in case before I actually commit to taking the drone up. Absolutely no answer. So I was just like, I don't know what's going on here.
Move a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Sure, I've just got all of my equipment here, that's all. Yeah, no problem.
Give me 1 second, Sam.
Yeah. Believe me, I'm absolutely no threat. I'm not here for any political reason at all. The fact that, I mean, one of the reasons I've actually come today is because I was pretty sure that it's actually just going to be empty today.
Well, yeah.
But you know, that's why.
Okay.
I wouldn't have come here on a weekend or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, from our point of view, we just want to make sure everyone's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You're safe.
You wanted to touch base and make sure that I wasn't some
make
kind of
sure that, obviously, as you can
threat.
probably tell, we get a lot of people fixated with the parliamentary figures or other figures that turn up.
Yeah. For sure. And I'm wearing black, so on the.
Yeah, but it's just.
So are you.
Yeah. But it's just checking out that you're okay. If we can, obtaining your details to make sure you're not someone that comes to a lot of our sites and causes more problems.
You're going to be doing like. I got a feeling that nowadays, because I've been filming for a long time, right?
Yeah.
So there's many times police have asked me for my name,
Yeah.
and I know full well that you aren't. I'm not obliged to give it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even if I committed an actual crime, you wouldn't need my name anyway. You would want to take action on my physical body. You wouldn't need my name until later.
Yeah.
If you're really interested in who I am,
Yeah.
retrospective facial recognition. We know you guys have it,
Well,
so
I think you.
of course you have it. If
well-
you were really that interested,
Yeah.
you would call up that suite in Lambeth, the Silver Suite in Lambeth, and say, could you just run this guy or something like that? If you don't have it here, but I'm sure you do. You guys don't run...
I think you'll be shocked with what we have in terms of... sometimes we don't have what people think.
You've got a pair of scissors. Oh, you're a medic. Are you?
I think the majority of firearms officers are medically trained. So,
Yeah. I'm not here to have an argument with you. I mean, I'm always filming. This will be an interesting part of the video. That's why I rang you. I didn't actually want to trigger any kind of security alert.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that camera was flicking around at me, I was like, well, oh God, they're going to be coming soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got nothing to hide.
Yeah.
I'm a friendly person. I have no intention of trespassing.
Yeah.
I could even show you my film plan if you want to see what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I have nothing to hide. Here we go. See, look. There's your number.
Yep.
Look, 3 times I rang it.
Oh, I wonder if that's going to be the wrong number now. But yeah.
Well, it's on the signs.
I'll have a look into it, mate, because it's certainly I've been in the office and no phone's gone off, so we would have to double check that.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I was ringing the wrong number. I'll have to double check. If I was ringing the wrong number, that's my bad. Here we go.
Body, just to confirm,
We have to put this in the shadow. You might be able to see it. This is how I do my film plans.
Okay.
1 at the train station, 2 on top of Coombe Hill.
Okay. Oh, so you move
2A.
each time and then keep it
It's just
inside
because I've
and
got a
move
script
round.
and I've got information for the video,
Yeah.
doing different pieces to camera.
Yeah.
I've got the D here where I was intending to do drone shots. So I did a small drone shot there. Like I said, because I hadn't contacted you guys, I just did tower shots just to be safe. We're now at drone number 4, right?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
I'm going to go around to that entrance to the public footpath.
Yep.
Do 5 and 6 there because you've got that weird bit there where it's sort of like it's a
you're
crime
allowed
to
cross. No,
I know.
It's
like legal here, but crime there,
Yeah,
which is just interesting for the
So,
video.
yeah, of course it is.
I've got here. You'll see all these arrows are basically where I've spotted on Google Maps where I can see through the trees because I have certain architectural parts of the building that I need to talk about in my video.
Okay.
So I know that this black line that's going through here is where you can see that we can see the Coombe Hill thing in the background. So I need to get that shot.
Okay.
And then I'm just going up onto Beacon Hill.
Yep.
And can you see this inner dotted line here?
Yeah, I can see that.
That's basically about 150 metres. That's the safest. If I was planning to take it onto the ground or over the grounds, that's so I can still see the orientation. That's about as safe as I can go. So I have been responsible and I haven't actually taken over the grounds yet. And then so after I've done this, I'm just going to go down the public footpath, take a few shots, go through there, take a few shots, climb up on Beacon Hill, go back to the train.
Okay.
It's probably
by train.
Yeah. See, I mean, it's so much more manpower to have somebody figure out like which trains I got off and therefore who I was. I'm a passport holder.
Yeah.
Retrospective facial recognition will tell you all of my details, including my date of birth, immediately.
Sam, I think sometimes for certain things, I think you think we have a lot more power and technology than we do.
Well, you guys should do. They're underfunded. I know that your Axon body cam. I actually don't have a body cam 4. Your body cam 4 doesn't even have the AI switched on, does it? Because they decided they can't afford it.
Sam, you probably know a lot more about this stuff than I do.
Well, I know a fair amount. Yeah.
Yeah, but if we possibly could see your ID and put us at ease that we know who you are, I would appreciate that. If we can, obviously.
I'm going to say no, respectfully.
Okay.
Because I believe that I've accounted for my actions.
And I think
and I've actually given you more information than I'm required
as
to.
As we do, Sam, and as you're not acting in a social manner, I can't force you to give me your details, can I? But and
you don't need them. What? I mean, you want to check to see if I'm wanted by the police or something.
No, it's not to see if you're wanted by the police. It's more in regards to we obviously protect a lot of protected sites. We have certain people that are fixated with those sites and turn up.
Oh, I see. You want to see if I got a political fixation on.
Yes.
Well,
that's down on.
I don't.
It. That's more. That is what we're looking.
I don't vote.
Tell me your YouTube channel.
No, because you're just trying to find ways in. You know, you're like, oh, the YouTube channel. But you know. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. You don't need it. You're going to see that I'm a peaceful man. I just want to capture some photons. That's all.
Yeah. Brilliant. Sam, I just got to speak on the radio quickly.
Okay.
Not about you. It's just about the drone side.
I'm going to just wait for you guys to finish, but I'm not detained, am I?
No, you're not detained anyway.
Okay.
Sam, I'll just let you know because you kind of described the area quite well, as in where you've come from, Coombe Hill and Beacon Hill. Mm-hmm. You've got public footpaths around here that you're quite entitled to access.
Yes, I know.
And go along. So
I've done my research.
Okay, that's brilliant. Obviously, you're aware of the site and you're aware it's a protected site. Mm-hmm. The only advice I give you is please don't cross the boundary into the site.
No, I wouldn't dream of it.
That's fine. No, the only reason is...
You've got to be crazy to do that.
Well, the only reason I'm saying that to you is obviously if you are crossing the boundary, you commit an offence.
Of course.
And you could
I
be
read your
arrested.
signs, yeah.
That's fine. So
I showed it to him. I can show it to you as well. My film plan.
I kind of heard the conversation.
Yeah. All I'm going to do is just walk back there because that's such a weird little area. The fact that you can get behind that gate. I just want to film that, and then I'm going to be. Once I start walking over that field, you won't see me again.
You're aware once you've got OS maps, and it'll show you which way you can go and where you're entitled to walk. Okay.
Oh yeah, I've done all that. So I did a whole day of research yesterday, working out where I'm allowed to go.
Okay.
The only thing you need to be aware of is that the drone's going to go back up, at various locations. But do you guys have a problem with the drone going over your...
Once you fly your drone within the boundaries and the guidance that you have as a drone operator, because you said you are a responsible drone operator.
Yeah.
Once you stay inside that, there's no issues from us, okay?
Yeah, so
All
it's just that when I go onto that footpath there, I'm going to put the drone in the air.
Okay. So once like I said to you...
But he seems to think that it's okay if I go over your land, yeah. I mean, I know it is technically, legally okay.
I'm not 100% sure in terms of if you take the drone over our boundary. So we've got the ones...
You mean you're not aware of the law or...
The ones
So Sam,
we're doing some digging now.
It's
It's a 249 gram drone, that's what you need to know.
Yeah. Okay.
Once you fly your drone in line of your expectations as a drone operator, there's no issues. You don't need to basically notify us. You're out in a public area. Once you abide by your rules, like you said, you said you are a responsible drone operator, okay? And you are aware of the site, and you said you're aware of the boundaries. You've read our signs, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you need to ask?
The only thing was that the reason I know that I'm legally allowed to take the drone over your land. But the thing I was worried about is you guys. That's why I wanted to contact you, because if you don't shoot it down, you interrupt the GPS.
We have had technology.
Yeah.
We're not going to use that technology.
Okay. That's all I want to know, because I don't want my drone being lost.
Like, you've kind of been given advice where you can go. There's public footpaths around here. You said you're aware of them.
Absolutely, no problem.
You're aware of our signs, and you're aware of the kind of conditions on you as a drone operator.
Yeah.
So just going to say have a good day. Thank you.
All right.
Just be careful with the road, though, Sam. Okay.
I know it's horrendously dangerous walking around there. Terribly dangerous.
You're better off.
There's a footpath the other side of the hedge.
If you walk up this way a little bit, do you see where these cars are?
Oh, and then I come out of the farm shop.
Yeah, so it's about 30 yards down, you can cross the road.
All right.
You can follow behind the footpath.
I'll do that, guys.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day. Well, there we go. They were quite pleasant. The older one was a little bit tetchy. The younger one was much better, I think, because he was a medic. Okay, now we've got that awkward situation over and done with, we'll continue the video, shall we? So, was I actually ringing the wrong number? The answer is 01865. No, I was ringing the correct number 3 times. So there we go. Alright, let's see if we can get a little shot of the building from here before we put the drone back up. And see some of these obelisks. That is a swimming pool in there, believe it or not. That is the back door into the rose garden around the back. Rosy. And they've got a great hall in the centre of the building. Let's see if we can spot it. And you've got to love the freedom of England, right? You've got here a protected site, criminal to walk on it, a protected site, criminal to walk on it, and then a public footpath right through the centre. A lot of other countries don't have these, you know. Like Australia doesn't even have public footpaths, if you can believe that. Wow. And here we are on a little string path through a protected zone. Right, let's go. Yeah, so out the front there you can see the rose garden, which if you ask me has a real spooky vibe. The centerpiece is a sundial, or maybe a moon dial. And the actual main entrance into the rose garden is very esoteric. It's got lots of spike obelisks and a weird inscription. All care abandon ye who enter here, which can kind of be interpreted in 2 different ways, can't it? Either leave your cares behind and relax, or the cremation of care, from Bohemian Grove, meaning it's the liberation from conscious-driven responsibilities. You can make big, important decisions, world-changing decisions, and to hell with caring about the people who are affected by it. Because that actually sounds more like the government we know, doesn't it? There's a real dank little pond here as well. A place to ditch political enemies, or at least their bodies. This is odd, isn't it? There's no fences either side of it, so it's almost like an invitation. I wonder how far you would make it if you went crazy and you sprinted for the building. I wonder how far you would make it. I mean, you've got to say that the armed officers probably they're trained to not take shots at range, so they'd probably wait until you're about 300 meters away, maybe 250. The camera over there is watching me. Hello. Yeah, look at this. We're behind the gatehouse now. Oh, I scared the wood pigeons. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. What is this? Oh no, look. There's the last guy who tried to get in here. That's very sad. That's odd, isn't it? Some plushy toy. What is it? Is it a monkey or something? Very weird. Little town. Oh. I wonder what sad child has lost their toy. Look at that. Chequers estate is monitored by security cameras. Yeah, no kidding. And look. It's sign 69. Wow. Directly behind the gate now, on Victory Drive. We have some pretty strong ramming of peace barriers. Some drunk driver actually crashed into that years ago. It did not end well for him, that's for sure. Just so odd, isn't it, being in this weird little zone where it's kind of like a crime to just step over there, and perfectly okay and legal to be here, and then a crime again just to step over there. You can see like the coat of arms or whatever it is over there, look. Well, I would have thought that today would have been an otherwise quite dull day for the Chequers police, but today I've actually given them something to do. Stopped them from getting bored. Aren't I nice? Oh my god, that's so scary, dude. Right, yeah, there you can see one of the obelisks from here. They are really weird, aren't they? And they're absolutely enormous. They've got to be like 8 foot high, or something like that. Well, you can just see a door there, so yeah, they're absolutely enormous. There's the swimming pool. If the Prime Minister was here, we would see him his boxer shorts just through that gap there, which we wouldn't really want to see, to be honest, would we? You can just see the top of the octagon there. So that little octagon tower, that's the top of the Great Hall, which is like very private. It's sort of, the only windows in it are internal into the courtyard. So I'd imagine that most of this building just never ever gets used. Most of this probably just empty. All of this probably just empty, just in case somebody fires a missile at it. And of course there's our friend, where we started the video, up on top of that hill, at the flame of illumination, the mystical obelisk. And they'll have you think that weird occultic object, it has nothing to do with this one. Nothing to do with it, you raging conspiracy theorist. And as far as I can tell, the weird occultic entrance to the rose garden is not visible from any angle at all. Although when we first started, I did not take the drone inwards from the tradesman's entrance, so I've got to go that way on the way back, so I'll try. Yeah, I can see the police car. There are multiple police cars there. Yeah, so that is the security area, and that must be one of those bulletproof vehicles. What is that? Actually, maybe no, that doesn't look bulletproof. It's just a 4x4. What on earth is that design? I thought that was like weird figures for a second. That's very odd. Maybe that place is more than just a farm. Strange. And I've got the upper hand from here because I can see them, but they cannot see me. Almost even read the number plate on that thing. Almost. Well, here we are, back where we started. Whew. And yeah, I've actually got a pretty good line of sight from here. The sun is going to be our enemy in this shot, but it is what it is. Good. Oh yes, this is a much better view. And we're only at 25 meters. I mean, if I go high, they won't even know I'm here, will they? There it is.
Max altitude reached.
So yeah. Thanks for the sun being here is not too bad because it turns the drone into a little silhouette. It's actually easier to see. Yeah, I can see the drone really well. I can go even further. I got strong wind warning. Yes, the money shot. There it is, there's the main entrance. I can't see Athena on here, so I'm just going to zoom in. Yes, Athena is there. Look at that, and look at that shaft of light. And the shadows of the obelisks. It's pretty crazy. Wow, that is about as far as I can go because it's going to go behind the trees. Wow, we can see the rose garden very well. Oh yeah, the entrance to the rose garden is right there. That weird occultic entrance. Right there. You see it? I'm going to take a photograph. And we're back filming. Wow. Look at that, guys. Going where drones have never gone before, probably. Maybe not. I haven't actually ever seen any drone footage of here. I don't want to go too close to the trees. There we go. Checkers Court. And the mysterious rose garden. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's spy on the police on the way back. Well, there they are. Is there a little farm? I wonder if the police have to like farm if there's no security issues going on. I wonder if the police get to live here as well.
Approached edge of altitude zone.
Yeah. Or whatever. Wow, what's this they've got in the back garden? Is it a generator maybe? Yeah, it's just a generator. Look at that figure of 8. It's a little bit occulting, isn't it? I've never actually seen a planting. I've never seen a figure of 8 planter before in my life. I've seen one now. There we go. Checkers. An almost golden hour. Hope you enjoyed the video.